Okay, welcome to another episode of Orioles franchise. If you didn't watch the last episode, it was a long one, but it was a good one. We came out of New York with a split. Now we head down to Miami to face a very different team. We are 5 games over 500, 20-15, leading the American League East by 2 games. The Marlins are 15-20. A bit of a revenge game for Trevor Rogers. I'll have to say, the trade that sent Trevor Rogers to the Orioles has worked out for both teams because Gunnar Norby and Stowers have worked out for the Marlins. Trevor Rogers has certainly worked out for the Orioles. Let me know if you guys think I should still try to complete this trade. I am probably going to cancel it. I'm going to cancel it for now. I am actively trying to acquire left-hander from the Cardinals since the Orioles did that in real life. Taking on Yuri Perez. I'll tell you what, let's take a look at let's go to him. He is their best rated player. I don't know if I necessarily completely agree with that, but okay. He's got a big fastball, 52% usage, so I can pretty much probably sit fastball. He does have some quirks. Home body and day player. So he is pitching at home, so he's got that quirk active. Then let's take a look at how the 2 players that we sent for Roger doing. Gunnar Norby this season. 35 games, 279, 2 home runs, 15 batted in. The big one, Stowers. Look at all those quirks. Road warrior, day player, unfazed, dead red, rally monkey, fighter. Those a pitch hitting, table setter. 235, 7 home runs, only 13 driven in. So you have to imagine that a lot of those home runs are probably solo shots. He has been intentionally walked once. I can understand that given the probably lack of support. And I think this was a guy who was in the Oriole organization. I know Pigtown was very big on this guy. I don't think he was part of the Trevor Rogers trade. I'll have to ask Pigtown. I don't recall him being part of the trade. I don't know how they ended up with him. But when you look at the return, Trevor Rogers. 298 ERA, 8.72 strikeouts, only 6 walks, 1.2 WAR. I wish it had quality. Oh, it does have quality. 6 quality starts. So in 7 games, he's given me 6 quality starts. For those of you that don't know, that is 6 innings pitched with 3 or less runs allowed. Before we get into the game, let's take a look at a few things. Lucas Giolito, Max Scherzer are still sitting out there. Nestor Cortez is still sitting out there. Patrick Corbin. This is the guy that I am genuinely surprised has no job. Like, what is he waiting for? Starling Marte, we now know, as we know, is with the Royals now. Let's give you a run around the league standings. Right now, the Orioles are in first place. Red Sox, Rays, Yankees, Blue Jays. Twins, surprisingly, 7 games over 500. They did sweep us to start the year. Royals, if you watched my video, are the team I had picked to go to World Series out of the American League. Tigers, Guardians, and the White Sox bringing up the rear. Mariners setting the pace in the American League. Not surprising with their pitching. Astros, very surprised the Angels are above 500. A little surprised the Rangers are only at 500. There's your wild card standings. The Braves being at 500 surprised me. Not a lot of separation yet. The Brewers, Cardinals being above 500 surprised me. Maybe that's why they're not. Maybe that's not why they're so unwilling to part with JoJo, is because they are competing. Maybe I need to set my targets elsewhere. And then the Dodgers, of course. Top 100 prospects. They still have Connor Griffin in the minors. The top prospect that's up right now is Spencer Walcott for the Rangers. Our farm system is ranked 28th. Wow. Okay. This game does not value our prospects, do they? League leaders. We'll take a look at the American League. Christian Walker leading in batting average. Hits. Christian Walker leading in hits. We do have Gunnar Henderson in the top 10. At bats. I don't think I've sat Gunnar Henderson at all this year. Doubles. Anthony Volpe. Old Keith having himself a good year. Triples. That is not a name I expect to see. Spencer Torkelson. Because that's who I think of when I think triples, folks. Spencer Torkelson. Coming off his massive series against the Yankees. Pete Alonso's up to third. Gunnar. One thing I will say, just like in real life so far, the Orioles are living and dying by the home run, and I don't know whether that's a good thing. Al Raleigh. Patrick Mullins. Okay. Have yourself a season, Cedric. We don't have anybody in the top 10. Our best guy is 17th. So we do have somebody in the top 20. We have no. Oh, Gunnar Henderson is 10 with 22 runs. I am trying to steal more of late. Mike Trout leading in walks. He's still getting respected as a dominant hitter. On base percentage. OPS. Max Fried with 7 already. I'm assuming he's gotten the decision in every start. Yep. He's gotten a decision in every start. Ryan Helsley is 7th with 9 saves. Still can't believe Casey Mize is at a 117. We do have Trevor Rogers in the top 20. Home runs. I don't give up a lot of those. Look at the discrepancy, 76 to 56. Okay, what do you say we get to the game? loanDepot Park. Which, if you watch the World Baseball Classic, the fans in Miami will turn out if they have something entertaining to watch. Keep that in mind, Marlins ownership. We got Beavers leading off, Gunnar second, Alonso third, Rushman fourth, Basallo fifth, Ward sixth, Jeremiah Jackson seventh, Blaze Alexander eighth, Taveras ninth, and Jackson Holiday is still out with a broken hand. There you see the Marlins: Edwards, Stowers, Norby, Morel, Lopez, Hicks, Conine, Ruiz. And I didn't see who was ninth.
From inside loanDepot Park in Miami,
But the roof is open.
On MLB The Show. It's the Baltimore Orioles taking on the Miami Marlins.
Yeah. Okay. You're telling me they don't even have Gibson. Oh, yeah, they do. Okay, I missed it. Christian Morel had 5 RBIs last game. And then, of course, Pete Alonso with the 3 home runs. Let's take a look. 5 home runs, 9 RBIs in his last 2 games. Getting hot. Stowers is the one guy I feel like I can attack everybody in this lineup. I do have to worry about Stowers. I'm a little surprised Augustine Ramirez is on the bench, especially since he's a platoon threat against lefties. The bullpen is pretty taxed. I gotta hope Trevor Rogers can give me some innings. Whereas the Marlins bullpen is dangerous arm. Okay. Let's pick a storyline.
With my partner Chris Singleton, I'm John Schaub. Today, all eyes are on the
Yuri
Mound,
Perez.
who's been absolutely on fire lately. In fact, in his recent outings, he's been nearly untouchable.
1-0 record, 13 innings, 11 strikeouts, only 1 walk.
This guy and the way he's pitching, it doesn't look like he's slowing down anytime soon.
And his last 2 starts, so he's trending in the right direction as well.
First pitch coming at you right after the break.
Here we go, folks. It's the Marlins, it's the Orioles,
Yuri Perez.
and it's, let's face it, the battle of the aces.
Well, anytime you can keep your ERA under 3, you're doing a lot of things right, and you're putting your team in a position to win.
Always been a fan of those Marlins uniforms.
He's doing tremendous out there on the mound. Every time he gets the ball, you expect him to go out there and dominate. And that's what he's been to this point. We'll see how he is today.
About to get started here, Dylan Beavers now at the plate.
No.
All 1. All 2.
Swing and a miss. That one at 99. And it's 2-1. This one in the air center field. Ruiz on his way over.
Gave it a charge, but to the deepest part of the ballpark.
All right, let's take a look at the Orioles lineup now. One guy swinging a hot bat recently, Adley Rutschman.
He's been a solid force for his team right now. Kind of a fire starter when you consider an on-base percentage over 400 over the last 10 games. That's solid, consistent work. He's making things happen for this offense right now.
Gunnar Henderson on a 9-game hitting streak.
For the Orioles, Henderson matched a homer in his last game. And first offering is fouled off.
Got 3 home runs to get to 100.
Ball.
loanDepot Park just underway here.
He has 2 home runs to get to 100. Gunnar Henderson gives the Orioles the lead.
A solo shot, his 12th of the season, and the Orioles jump out and
Number 12 on the year.
You can't ask for a better start.
Well, I said it earlier. The Orioles live and die by the home run.
You see how he stays square to the plate. He takes a breaking ball that's away, gets around it, gets it up in the air, and hits a ball home run. Not exactly the way that you teach in the cave, but you'll take the result.
one down. Here's Pete Alonso.
Here's Pete Alonso, who
with 3 homers.
to say he is hot right now would be an understatement.
Now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Fastball for a strike. Didn't seem like that one found the zone. Here's the challenge. Good eye at the plate. They'll overturn the call. They'll keep both their challenge. One out, base is empty, and a run in here in game one of this three-game set. How about this? Perez. Maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, guys, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to
That's a ball.
throw.
Take your base.
4-pitch walk.
Adjusting their stuff.
Downstairs, and that's ball 4. So a man at first.
Here's Adley.
Digs in now.
Ball 1.
Perez has seemingly lost the strike zone a little bit here.
The 1-0. And there's a foul ball. And at first, one away.
Ball.
Fouled off 2-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Next
Ball.
pitch is downstairs. Left field. And that's a fair ball. The throw in. And he's out.
Nope. Why did you stop? Not Yuri Perez getting knocked around a little bit here, if we're being honest.
Yeah, clearly in some real pain, but he will not want to come out of this game if he doesn't have to. It's looking to me like he's going to try to shake it off and continue.
2 on, 2 outs. Got foul at the plate. That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's
23 pitches.
open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
And he couldn't hold back. He's run up on strikes. They limit the damage here. Marlins get a bit closer on this homer. It's now 1-0. Major League
But the Orioles take the lead on the Gunnar Henderson homer. Trevor Rogers will go to the mound to face his old teammates with a lead.
For the last half of the inning. And getting to start for Baltimore, Trevor Rogers. What do you have on him, Chris?
Leading off tonight,
Xavier Edwards,
the second baseman,
getting ready to
number
hit.
9, Xavier.
Xavier Edwards, once considered a top prospect, has
Add some velocity, subtract at times. Just avoid
maybe not met his potential, but he's not far off from it, and he's still developing.
Fastball for a strike. Swing and a chopper out.
Low tapper, Gunnar has it.
Handles.
Got him.
One gone, bottom half of the
Batting second, the left fielder.
time now for the Marlins lineup. With an excellent arm on
Here's
the mound,
Kyle
this won't be
Stowers.
easy. They'll need to take advantage of the opportunities that they do have.
You're right about that, Boog. Odds are they won't have many chances against this guy, but if
They're
they can ride him out of the
14th
game, they'll have a shot. If not,
in
look, it might be a long day for
their
the Marlins.
2025 All-Star.
Kyle Stowers went deep in the ball game last night.
No.
Ball 1.
That's a strike. Ball,
just
too high.
missed. Fouls one off.
Foul ball. Got him.
Number two. He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He's out in front there.
Rogers makes Stowers look silly on a changeup.
Good pitch for the strikeout.
Two down, base is empty. Now it's the DH.
Here's the other half part of that trade. Gunnar Norby
Is fouled off.
having himself a good season. I don't think the Orioles wanted necessarily to give up Gunnar Norby. He was buried on the depth chart behind a bunch of players, wouldn't have had a place to play. Ironically, with the injury to Jordan Westberg, you know the Orioles would love to have Gunnar Norby at third base right now. But
And that will end the inning.
you can't Monday morning quarterback as he flies out to right field. 3 up, 3 down for the Marlins, and the Orioles, after one, lead it 1-0.
Back here at loanDepot.
Here's Jeremiah Jackson.
Jeremiah Jackson. Nobody on his team is a better batting average than he does.
Of course, I say that you would love to have Norby at third base or second base, but Blaze Alexander and Jeremiah Jackson have filled in admirably, and there is a home run for Jackson, doubling the Orioles' lead. It's 2-0.
A solo shot. His fourth home run of the season. And they add to the lead. It's 2-0.
He got his front foot down. He was strong on his backside, and when his bat went through the zone, there's no question that ball was going to travel out of the ballpark. But that's, if you were putting the tape together, positive to watch, that's it right there. Just a perfect swing.
Now, Blaze Alexander. And he hits a ground ball right side. Whips it to first.
Nope.
One away. That ground ball may have him back on track after the homer.
Leody.
There you see the playoff predictions. Somehow, despite the fact that the Orioles are predicted for the playoffs now at 82 and 80. They're finally getting some respect.
One run across to the frame so far. Here at the top of the second. Foul ball. The 0-2. And ball one. Foul ball left side.
Under Brown shoved in that game versus the Dodgers.
And that's through the swing. It's a strikeout. Tosses to first. Play is made, 2 out. So back to the top of the Orioles lineup. Dylan Beavers will hit next. And he chases that one below the zone. On the ground. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it.
Jeremiah Jackson
It's now a 2-0
with another run on the board for the Orioles. It is 2-0.
Mid-Atlantic. Back here in Miami.
Leading up
And
for
at
the
the plate for
Marlins,
Miami.
the first
Christian Morel,
Christopher.
arguably right now the best hitter in this lineup.
Morel matched a couple of homers in his last game. He's one of the best players in baseball at driving.
It'll be interesting to see how Rogers pitches him, or pitches to him rather.
And that chance handled. Gets it first.
Yes, you're
The
out.
man retired here in the second.
Batting fifth, the shortstop, Otto.
Otto Lopez. Now
There's a ground ball at the second base. Otto Lopez.
One hit in his last 5 games.
fastball for a strike.
Ball.
Trevor Rogers.
That one fouled off, 2-2. Next
That's a
offering
ball.
is in the dirt.
Otto Lopez takes Rogers deep, and it is 2-1 Orioles.
He'll touch them all. And they're on the scoreboard. It's 2-1.
His 4th of the year.
Crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Bird. We knew it wasn't coming back. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other
And he knew it. He stared at it.
and it paid off.
Bat flip and all.
Here's the catcher, Liam Hicks. And the
Ball.
first pitch misses for ball 1.
Here's Liam Hicks.
Ball
When you
2.
get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes
A little surprised that the lefty Hicks is in the lineup against the lefty Rogers.
2-1.
Pops him up.
Out number 2. Now it's the right
Batting
fielder,
seventh,
Griffin
the right
Coleman.
fielder, number 18, Griffin.
Here's Griffin Conine. I believe he has reverse splits. Yes, he's very much better against lefties than he is righty.
Ha!
And that's in there for a strike, and quickly 0-2.
Ball
Little
1.
tough to take a 2-strike changeup that just missed. I think it froze it.
2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across. Bottom half of inning number 2. And that's
Ball
in the
2.
dirt. And that's ball 2.
Ha!
Looking. That is the inning.
Strikes out Conine, but the Marlins draw closer on their first hit of the game. It is a home run, and it is 2-1 Orioles.
Back here at loanDepot
Leading off
Park.
for the Orioles,
Haven't
the
seen the
shortstop,
same dominance we're
Gunnar
accustomed to, Siggy. It's still
Henderson.
early. Let's see if he
There you see the pitching line for Perez.
And he's shown he can grind
Through
through
2 innings, he's got 34 pitches.
Ball.
just
That's
missed.
down.
And that's through there for a strike. And it's now 1-2. The
Ball
shortstop
2.
takes the ball.
Wow, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Ball.
That's
No.
inside.
Oof.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count.
Foul ball.
In the air to left center. Ruiz. Should have
Nope. Here's Pete Alonso. Walked in the first inning.
University of Florida. Walked his first time. Fastball
Yeah.
for a strike.
5-time All-Star.
High chopper to third. Sends it to first. First two batters retired here in the top of the third.
Anytime you can get that guy to roll over, you've accomplished something.
Known for his
Athlete.
rocket arm behind the plate.
Ruckman.
Swing and a miss as he gets him to chase upstairs.
The high fastball, particularly for young hitters, can be hard to lay off of because you see it so well at eye level. It's really hard to catch up and get that top hand to work on time.
Two down, nobody on. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Here's the 0-2. And he couldn't hold back. He's run up on strikes. Welcome back. Last
Leading up
series, the
for the
pitching
Marlins,
was
the
not
center
good as we
fielder.
take
At a
cover.
5.29 ERA against the Yankees. Not good.
Late swing fouled off.
Good thing Ruiz has a good defense because he's hitting 0.59 on the year.
That one's in there. 0-2. Ball one there. Swing and a
Got him.
miss. Came out. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective. Here's the third baseman, Graham Pauley. Well struck right field. And that one's off the wall. And the tying run is on base.
A nice hit by Paulie.
Back to the top of the
Who is Paulie? Be a prospect I'd never even heard of.
Xavier Edwards digs in now. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. Quick toss to first, and he's back in there. That one way inside.
One thing I will say, and I don't know whether it's because the pop time is now part of the card for the catchers, it seems like it's much harder to throw out
And ball forward to a board. Digging in.
base runners.
He struck out swinging.
I gotta bear down now. Rogers got himself in a little bit of trouble.
That's 5 straight.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
And he breaks his back.
Breaks his bat. The bat did not die a hero.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
That's ripped into the outfield. That one hops off the wall. It sits there and swung.
And we are tied as Kyle Stowers ties up the ball game. Still with runners in scoring position. They need something big from Rogers here. Pitch count is spiked in this inning. Got him. Norby with the strikeout. Rogers gets out of it. he is fired up.
Gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with
That might be a good thumbnail.
As we go to
Leading
the
off
top
for
of the
the
fourth.
Orioles,
Now here's
the
the Orioles
designated hitter,
DH,
Samuel
Samuel Basallo. In the air, foul off first. And there's one down. So next to hit for Baltimore, Taylor Ward. 0 for 1 so far. Fouled off left side. All tied up, top half of inning number 4. Now
Ball.
the miss. On the ground to the left.
getting gear.
The throw to first. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th.
Up next
for
for
the Orioles,
the
Jeremiah
second
Jackson.
baseman, Jeremiah.
An absolute tape measure
Jackson.
shot last time up.
Pop foul out of play off to the right.
Come on, Jeremiah.
2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Stays alive. And he'll shoot. Gets him to chase after that one. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. So they make short work of him there. To the bottom of inning number 4 now. We are tied 2-2.
Shouldn't have swung at that pitch.
Back here in Miami.
Leading up
And
for the
at play
Marlins,
Miami,
the shortstop, Otto Lopez.
Yeah, I can see why he hit that, because that was right down the middle.
Missed
Ball.
with a changeup. Ball 1.
Down low.
It was right down the pie hole.
Ball
And another
3.
ball. It's a
Ball
leadoff
4.
walk.
First base.
That's the go-ahead run.
Up next for the Marlins,
Now it's the
the
Marlins.
catcher,
guy.
number
Leody
34,
First
Leody.
time up was a pop-out.
Hit.
In for a strike.
Rogers is losing his composure a little bit.
Swing and a foul out of play. Snap throw to first. And he's back standing. Go ahead run at first. Nobody out. Here in the bottom of the 4th. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. In the dirt. Nice job behind the plate there. 1-2 here. Battling here as he fouls it away.
He's gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone.
Foul off the plate. They'll do it again. Lopez gets the lead at first. Nobody out. And now 2-2. Ground ball right
Foul
side.
ball.
And that goes foul.
Ball 3.
Still just the second batter of the inning. And on the mound.
Hello, best friend.
13 pitches. They got him working hard out there.
Good Lord.
Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out. Now it's the right fielder, Griffin Kona. And that drops in for a strike.
All of a sudden,
Henderson. Over to Jackson. That's 1. Oh,
He takes it.
Up next for the Marlins, the center fielder, number 3, Yuri.
In this situation, the batter's got to know what the pitcher's trying to do to him, and that's trying to get him to hit the ball.
Having Ruiz in the lineup is like only having 8 batters in the lineup at this point.
Worst case scenario, you deliver the second.
Got him.
Chases the fastball up the ladder, struck him out.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has to step up and get the swing and miss. Really nice job.
And he danced out of trouble. No, he cannot. Change up out over the plate. It's a 3-run homer. And Rogers knew it as soon as I was not expecting this kind of fight out of this Marlins ball club.
No.
Rogers can't catch a break. Give me Suarez. I need to see if he can push.
Yep.
That's a strike across the top of the zone. Edwards wants another look at the called strike. It's a
Okay, thank God. I'd have gone ballistic if it had been 3 calls and 1 at bat.
remaining for them now. Payoff pitch. Struck him out swinging. Picks up strikeout number 7. But the Marlins
But Graham Holy,
it's 5-2. It's
lefty. The Marlins lead 5-2.
to the box for Baltimore. Lays Alexander.
And Perez has actually been the one to settle down.
Have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Drilled out towards center field. That's well struck. That ball's carried. And that one hops the wall. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
Loud contact, leaks to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of the stick.
Stepping
Ball
in,
one.
Leody Taveras. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. To the top of the 5th.
No.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one, that's the one. When he elevates, guys aren't touching him.
Hops over the wall for an automatic double.
RBI double for Taveras, and it is 5-3 Marlins.
Double like that. You get to stroll into second base without having to worry about a throw or getting your uniform dirty. And now you're just looking for the next hitter to kind of do the same thing. Maybe put one in
And
the
Yuri day is done. He cannot be the loser. Actually, I don't think he can win the game either because he didn't go 5.
Foul ball there.
No. Ball two.
A little bit low.
Good job, work to count.
Three hot, three.
Barely looking out over the plate on that outer third, and that pitch finished.
The bat.
Right down the middle, just a little
Gunnar Henderson up.
Henderson.
Oh,
Runner at second here, one gone.
that was right.
Let's go, Kate. That is out of play. Here we go, Kate. Punch it up. Comes up empty.
If you're an Orioles fan, you want this man up. This is what you paid him the money for.
No, that's a ball.
Time here, watches that one pitch. And he's the home run leader on this team. And on second, two down. And that one fouled off.
Oof.
The 1-2.
Marlins maintain their lead. It's 5-3 now.
Here at loanDepot Park, bottom of the inning.
And Rogers' day is done.
Number 49. Albert.
Game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Gotta do
All right, all right, all right.
The left fielder.
Nobody out here in the fifth.
Stowers.
Stowers.
No,
Up to hit
inside.
for the third time as he lays off inside ball one.
You know, these Marlins putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game.
Let's
before
go.
he settles in, so I'd say mission accomplished.
And that drops in for a strike. That
Ball
one
two.
missed.
Trevor Rogers did not have his best stuff.
Ball three.
Hot,
Him
three.
out without a
The
swing.
batter. Number 1.
Stowers is challenging that pitch. And he's out.
Still one challenge left for them. And at the plate for Miami, Norby. Foul ball. Norby. In his second season, 25 years old, and he was a second-round pick in 2021. Out towards right center field, Taveras has a beat on it, 2 away. Christopher Morel will hit next.
High. Ball.
Outside low, and it's a ball and a strike. That clips a corner. Struck him out swinging. Had him way out front of the slur.
For the Marlins.
And they make a
Number
change to start
53.
the 6th.
Right.
Calvin
Suarez gave me a good inning. I'm going to try to get him to get me a second inning.
This year, so he's looking for better. Right now,
Yeah.
giving up more than a hit per
Neither.
Signs of activity in the pen for the Marlins. Anthony Bender, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Nardi also throwing. This one in the air, center field. Ruiz moving under this one. And there's one down. Samuel
Up next for the
Basallo
Orioles,
getting
the
ready to
designated
hit
hitter,
1 for 2.
Samuel Basallo.
Ball one.
And a swing and a miss there. The Orioles down by a pair in the top half of the 6th. Next offering is fouled back. And that's outside.
Base hit.
That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. Taylor
Up next for
Ward,
the
the
Orioles,
next to hit
the
for the
left fielder,
Orioles.
Taylor
Having more success
Ward.
against left-handed pitching this season, as might be expected.
D-Rod.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
Here comes the 0-1. Just
Ball.
missed.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important.
Colton fired to second. And that's 2.
Yes, you're out.
Double play.
1 hit in the inning. Welcome back. Last
Leading off
series, the
for the
pitching
Marlins,
was not
that's your
good.
Pitching was not good in New York.
Lopez.
The 0-1. Fastball for a strike. Extra bases hit all over it. Now he'll turn for second. In safely. It's a double. And his second hit.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. Nice line drive to the pull
Ball
side right
outside.
there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Or you yell at me and say I'm yelling at you for something you didn't do. Things belong in the trash. Then why did you leave them in?
Fights that one away. Still 1-2.
Because that's what these are. They're and stop leaving them all over the house. If you want them, you keep them with you. Fill
To
your
the right
pockets
side.
with dirty paper towels.
Alonso takes it himself.
Them all
1
over.
away. Bottom of the 6th. So digging in, Griffin Kona. Up the middle. That's a base hit as a run score.
Comes through with the RBI. Just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it
No.
back where it came from. And there's just no one there to knock it down.
Ruiz at the plate now. Graham Colton, the next up for the Marlins. In the air, left field. Can't get there. 1 run will score. Another comes in.
Suarez.
Picks himself up a couple of ribbies. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity. Right on top of it.
Really hoping.
Xavier Edwards gets a chance to hit here. And there's a right get into the outfield. Here's the throw to the plate. He beats
He's
it.
safe.
And it's 9-3. Headed first, Kyle Stowers. The next up for the Marlins. And there are the knees. 0-1. That clips the corner.
That's a real nice cutter right there. This guy can struggle with the inside pitch
Ball.
at times. So I'd say that's pretty effective if you can continue to command it on that side of the plate.
Out to center.
Fly ball.
Taveras settles under it. And he makes the catch. Connor Norby. The next to hit, 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. And time is called for Mound visiting. Big moment in this game.
What a frustrating game.
For Baltimore, number 82, Grant Wolfram.
Definitely not a pitch location you're expecting up there as a hitter when you know the guy's got a good sinker ball. If you can get in that location, boy, you've got to look top to bottom, and that's going to make it very difficult to hit.
That is the inning. So it's 4 runs.
For the Marlins, number 84, Blake
Walker. He's having an excellent season so far. ERA is under 2. A lot of flexibility coming out of the bullpen.
Now a screamer into the outfield. And that's got extra bases written all over it. And it's a leadoff double to start the 7th.
Having a really nice game here. That's his 2nd extra base hit. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Next to hit, Blaze Alexander. And a swing and a miss.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
Check swing, but he went too far. That is strike 2. And ball 1. That one missed.
Come on, Blake. You don't think I'm coming back from 6 runs down.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going.
Come on, Marlins.
And
Ball
that's
3.
downstairs. 3 and 2 now. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. And that's the strikeout looking.
up next for the Orioles,
Long time,
the
and
center
he
fielder,
finishes with a
Leody.
strikeout.
Taveras.
Oof.
So the call will stand. 1 chance remaining for them now. Here's Leody Taveras. On the ground, right side. And he takes it himself for the out. Manager out of the
For the Marlins,
Anthony Bender
number
takes over on the
37.
mound.
Well, home runs have been a
Anthony
problem this year. Not doing a great
Bender.
job keeping the ball in the yard so far this season. So we'll see if that factors in.
Beavers. The next to hit takes ball 1.
Anthony Bender is a guy that is on my radar. Bring to Baltimore to help with his bullpen.
That one is absolutely belted. Carrying well.
Of course, I say that, and then he gives up a 2-run homer.
And they're chipping away. It's 9-5.
That home run narrows the gap between these two. This one isn't over yet. A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
And now Gunnar Henderson. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. 2-run shot for Miami this inning. It's now 9-5. You're watching Orioles. Bottom of the 7th.
Leading off
Here's the
for the
cleanup hitter for
Marlins,
Miami.
the first baseman, number 5, Christopher Mound.
First offering is fouled off. Battling here as he fouls it away. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Third time
All right,
struck out
right.
on this
Number
one,
6.
and definitely an
Shortstop,
individual performance you
Otto.
want to flush. He just hasn't looked very
Lopez.
comfortable up there. Just one of those days, but
Can't run it cleanly.
So it hits off them too much when they dive.
One out man at first. Liam Hicks, the next up for the Marlins. In the air, right field. Beavers on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Now it's the right fielder, Griffin Conine. Runner takes off. Strike in there. Saves it second and easily steals the bag.
Well, with that kind of elite arm he has behind the plate, man, it's a pretty big deal when you can swipe a bag against this dude. Maybe more than anything, it prevents...
Base hit! Lopez around third. Fires it to the plate.
In the 5. What was I saying about the Marlins offense not being anywhere near as good as the offense I just played?
No swing. He held up. Carl Dixon with the call there. Coleman, the runner at first with 2 gone.
D-Rod.
Rip, but it curls foul.
I may need to DFA
Stays alive.
Juarez at the end of this game to get a healthy arm. And
That misses, and the count's even at 2. On the ground to third. But it kicks foul. Foul ball, another 2-2.
oh my God, he's hitting freaking 059. Stop.
Going head-to-head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more and more each pitch, even though there hasn't been a ball in play yet.
That is the inning. But the RBI single pushes across a run. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule. That one ripped
Ring Bender.
back there.
Pete Alonso continues his home run tear. That is 6 home runs in 3 games. But when he hits them in bunches. Bender gives up 2 home runs. Not a very good audition for a team that is actively scouting him.
You know, these Orioles, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. It's been a real team effort. Already 7 extra base hits, so that goes to show they're getting contributions from top to bottom. Nobody's doing that by themselves.
That's the ball.
On the ground to the left, Lopez.
Get in gear.
Over to first. First out in the top of the 8th. And into the box for Baltimore, Samuel Vassallo. He's a catcher by trade, but the DH here in this one.
Gotta figure out.
One. Movement in the bullpen, Pete Fairbanks. The closer is getting loose. That one misses, and that's ball 1. Nardi. In his 4th year, he features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a changeup.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
Ball 2.
That's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Comes the 2-2. Flails it.
Oh my God.
Norby just ran out of patience there. He took a couple
Up next
of
for the
pitches
Orioles, the
to
left
even
fielder,
that count off with 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul. 2 down, nobody on. Fought off foul.
Ten to 6.
Swings and misses. Struck him.
Pete Alonso homers.
Now pitching
The Orioles still down 4.
number 66, Anthony
Number 66.
Nunez.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep this.
Left field. Gets the turn and heads for second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets in the scoring position. Now, there are several ways that they can get this run across.
Edwards up to bat.
That's what Dad's being a plan the other night drove me crazy when Ginger put herself to bed and said, "Oh, I'm gonna put the
One
tree."
gone to the bottom of the 8th. Kyle Stowers now at the plate. Kicks off his glove. Runners from third to extend their lead. It's an RBI single. It's 11-6. And at first with one gone, Connor Norby, the next up to the Marlins. And that
Ball,
misses.
no.
And that is ball 1.
That's why I took him out of the crate and I threw him away. The Pepper for being an asshole. He's sitting there trying to break into the crate. Then I'm reinforcing bad behavior, which is what I keep telling you. You guys keep giving the dogs treats when they're doing things they're not supposed to be doing, and you're reinforcing. You know, Sean sat there and said no for something.
Fights it off. We'll see another. In the air, left field. Ward running hard to get it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Christopher Morel, the next up for the Marlins. That one ripped but foul. Here's your one. Ground ball left side.
No, he didn't get him all the night and Dad put him in the crate. Like Pepper was losing their mind.
Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule.
He's hungry today. He forgot stuff all day.
This one in the air, center field. Ruiz gets under it. One down. Next for the Orioles, Blaze Alexander.
Oh, stop.
This one in the air, right field.
Get on your horse.
Colton takes the lead for the out. And there's 2 away.
Up next is the Orioles. The center
Leody
fielder,
Taveras.
Leody Taveras.
Switch hitter batting right.
I told him
The
he
first
doesn't need it.
offering is fouled off.
He wants to be included.
Come on, Andrew.
Let's go. Let's go.
Now nobody on.
This team needs bullpen help. I'm sorry.
In the air out to center. And it falls. Joey gets on base and keeps it going. So back to the top of the order. Dylan Beavers, the next to hit for the Orioles. Climb the ladder with that fastball. That's strike 1. The
Make the
kick
tag.
in the pitch. Runner goes. Hit on the ground up the middle. That's a base hit. Lead runner touches second, heading for third. And that'll put runners at the corners with 2 away. Orioles an out away. Gunnar Henderson getting ready to hit. Out front with the swing, and that is strike 1. Swings through that.
Try to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball.
Oh.
In the air to left center. Stowers on his way over.
And I lose the first game to the Marlins. This one was no fun. Rogers gives up 5. The bullpen gives up 6. What do you want? Like, okay. How comfortable am I? How's he doing? 432. I like what Nunez is doing there. Life anyway. All right. I will see you all in the next one. All right, it's game 2 against the Florida Marlins. Welcome to another episode of Orioles franchise here in MLB The Show 26. Like the video, subscribe to the channel. Can't get there without you. Trying to avoid a 3-game losing streak. Let's hope we can do that. That would be very nice. We're going to try to get some of the not so regulars, as I am apt to call them.
Here in Miami, loanDepot Park, interleague baseball.
We got Kyle Bradish on the mound
Baltimore Orioles taking on
for the Orioles. Sandy Alcantara. Nunez is definitely not going to be used today. I have to do a better job managing my bullpen. And honestly, managing my starters' pitch counts. Here's Sandy Alcantara.
But
Leading
Chris,
off
he
tonight
hasn't
for
exactly been
Baltimore,
stellar
the
here on his home
designated
mound.
hitter, number
Just
3,
about to get
Taylor
started. Taylor Ward digs in now.
That's a ball.
Ball 1.
That one found hard the other way.
Taylor Ward's not been off to a bad start. Could be a little bit better. Dylan Cease with a big game against the Rays.
This one in the air, right field. Seeing the numbers tell us this is an offense designed to swing it. They're not going to force a ton of action on the base.
Gunnar Henderson up with his 10-game hit streak.
And you look at the quality of the at-bats because of the fact that the legs aren't a part of this game. They have to be very selective. Look for long
Sitting on 98 career home runs.
barrels to the baseball because it's a lot easier to jog around the bases than for these players to sprint.
Oh, great stop.
Nice pick.
Two down,
Batting
base is
third,
empty.
the first
And
baseman,
now it's
number
the
25,
Pete Alonso.
Alonso.
That one fouled off. Alonso went deep in his most recent game. 0-1 now. And a foul ball.
Ball.
Two down, nobody on. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Alcantara makes short work of the Orioles.
No score. You're watching
And here come the Marlins,
show, Mid-Atlantic.
who, despite what I said initially, actually are doing quite well offensively.
Back here in Miami, and our pitcher tonight.
There you see Kyle Bradish with the 3.68 ERA.
This guy usually turns in a very good outing. His
The
teammates
leadoff hitter
really enjoy
tonight,
when he's
the
on the
catcher,
mound.
number
Everyone seems to
13,
be agreed that
Shane
he helped the
Baz.
offense be a bit more dangerous. So if you look at the opposing lineup, they're hoping he doesn't just settle in. They want to make this an uncomfortable start from the beginning.
Now the 0-1.
That's the ball.
The Orioles come in 4 games over 500. The Marlins 4 games under 500.
Next offering is outside.
So the Orioles, with their off-season signings, have much higher expectations than the Marlins.
Out towards right center field. Taveras under it. One away.
Batting second,
Time now for the Marlins lineup. And we check out the guy in the 7th spot, Otto Lopez.
Here's Xavier Edwards.
Will hit next. That first offering is fouled off.
That's foul right down the pie hole.
And that one got a
Take
piece
your
of it.
base.
Had the day off yesterday. And that one's
No,
a
that's down.
little
Ball.
bit low. But it's 1-0. This one in the air, center field. Taveras drifts towards it. Brings it in.
Are you kidding me?
batting fourth.
Here's Gunnar Norby, former Oriole, a guy I would love to have still on the roster.
In the dirt. Edwards off of first with 2 away. Right through there for his strike. The kick in the pit. Runner goes.
That's the ball.
There's the ball. Saved in second, and that was not close.
Well, with that kind of elite arm he has behind the plate, man, it's a pretty big deal when you can swipe a bag against this dude. Maybe more than
Norby takes the walk.
just testing him, thinking that they can even steal a base. But right here,
Bradish is probably on a 75 to 80 pitch count.
Up to bat next.
That was a strike. I'm sorry.
And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish.
No, it was not.
Hey, X. That's the ball down. No, that missed. That's the ball.
he's just missing with some pitches there. So they're not strikes, and that's what you think. Oh, good pitch is a strike. How many times?
Gets him easily, ends the inning. Scoreless after one.
Soft hit out of second. The Marlins go down Bradish
Here's the Oriole cleanup hitter.
could have been more effective.
Swing and a ball lifted.
Colton Cowser gets a hanging curveball and he doesn't miss it. Cowser, who has been relegated to the bench as of late,
Jump out in front. It's one
hits
down.
number 7 on the year,
One swing, one home run.
Yeah, you could say that's
and the Orioles are up 1-0.
Didn't need much time in the box to make an impact. Man, he just barely got that one out of here, and you gotta love the effort.
That curveball caught way too much plate.
Good shot at it, just couldn't quite pull it off. It would have been a stunner if he did.
Here's Dylan Beavers.
Outside low. Ball one.
So you just gotta delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
Swing and a foul out of play. Beavers launched a homer in his most recent game. Fouled off. He was late. 2-2 down. Up the middle, Edwards.
Beavers beat it out.
Great try there.
Not every base hit is a liner into the gap, just like not every strikeout's a perfect slide.
Nice hustle by Dylan Beavers.
He just put the ball in play on the ground and gave it his all to get down to first for the knock.
Now the Orioles catch Samuel Basallo.
Samuel Basallo.
Late that time, and it's strike two.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that, right down the middle. But I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
A foul ball, he stays alive. One on, nobody out, a run in.
Come on, Bradish. Come on, Bus. Stowers strikes out.
He's really good with how baseball can play. So credit the pitcher for having him in front of that pitch. Clearly out of fool.
Late with the swing there. On the ground, right side. Here's Lopez for one.
Kobe Mayo hits into a double play, but Colton Cowser gives the Orioles the lead. It is heading into the bottom of the second as the Orioles 1, the Marlins nothing.
Bottom half of inning
Leading
number
up for the
Here's Griffin Conine.
Griffin Conine.
Well, it looks like they want to be real patient with him today. Make him come in the zone. Challenge these hitters. Make him
No,
work
that's
hard
out.
for his outs. Many times teams come in knowing that he can strike out the house. They're very aggressive because they don't want to fall into a two-strike count.
Nope.
Control is definitely not there for Bradish. That is his second walk in as many innings. Here's Otto Lopez. Good young player on this Marlins ball club.
and fouled off.
Who was claimed off waivers.
Flew open a little bit with that front
That
shoulder.
caught way too much plate.
Back down just enough to make contact with that pitch.
Nice play by Alonso at first base.
Tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't
Batting
produce
it.
a hit.
Here's
Number 21.
That's all you're looking for.
Mr. Pauly.
Holly.
Graham
Nice one.
with one down takes the strike. They get it in quickly. So first and second.
Batting
now
ninth,
one out.
the left fielder, number 3.
Getting the results he's wanted at the plate recently.
It's the Yuri Ruiz.
team
That's
wants
the
is to
ball.
get the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up.
Come on, Bradish.
Nope,
They'll be
ball.
pitching for a double play in this spot.
Heriberto Hernandez in the on-deck
All right.
circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. 2 on, 1 out. Just a slow ground ball this time. Quickly to second for 1.
Pulls him off the bag, or you weren't getting him with that speed anyway.
Up next for the Marlins, the catcher, number 13, Heriberto.
Good toss to first. Yuri
Hernandez.
gets back easily. That one catches the zone. That's strike 1. Runners on first and third, 2 away. On a path of inning number 2. This one in the air center field. And that will end the inning. No runs, a hit, 2 left.
Bradish dances out of trouble.
On the third, it's the Orioles 1 and the Marlins.
The Orioles are still up 1-0.
And into the box for Baltimore, Blaze Alexander. Alcantara back to work. Yeah, that's fouled off. Nobody on the team has more stolen bases than he does this season, Chris. Check swing.
That's the ball,
He
low.
held up. And the count is 1-1.
That's
A
Ball.
little bit low.
good spot there, but didn't get the strike in the knees, and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
Oh, Alcantara blows Blaze Alexander away. Here's Leody.
On the inside corner for a strike. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Open my ball.
Right there, just pulled the string.
Hit in the air out to center field. Marcy coming on, pulls it down, and he makes the catch. 2 down. So back to the top of the Orioles lineup. Taylor Ward now at the plate. Swing and a miss at 99 miles an hour.
Boom, that's cheddar, baby.
Outside.
No, that's out.
And it's 1-1. Next offering is fouled back. Two down, nobody on. And now
No,
the
that's
count
in.
is even. That one is upstairs.
And Taylor Ward takes a walk from Alcantara. First walk of the game for Sandy.
Shortstop, Gunnar Henderson.
On the ground to the left. They get the first. That ends the inning.
And we go to the bottom of the third.
But they still lead
It's
1-0.
the Orioles 1, the Marlins nothing.
Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. Into center. Touches down. That's a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Now here is Jacob Marcy. He's 0 for 1. That's in there at the knees for a strike.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that lead.
That missed. That's the ball.
Hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
On the ground. Alexander. Flips it. There's one. On to first.
Hey,
Save.
beat the throw.
So
Here we go.
The batter,
Get the lead runner.
designated hitter,
Here's Norby.
Norby.
On the ground to third. Fires to second for 1.
A double play. Let's go.
Inning over. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. 3 innings complete. It's the Orioles.
We're headed to the top of the fourth.
You're watching
Orioles still
on
up
the show.
1-0.
As we
Leading
go
off
to the
for
top
the
of the
Orioles.
4th.
Oh, Lord. Top of the fourth, 1-0.
The first baseman, number 25.
See if we can get Kyle Bradish some more run support.
Alonso.
It is going to be tough because Mr. Sandy Alcantara's
Next offering is fouled.
pitching well, and I'm not exactly making him work. As you see, I did turn off the strike zone. I turned off the swing feedback. There's a base hit.
So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Couldn't have timed
next
it
for
up
the
any
Orioles,
better than that.
the left
Timing
fielder,
on the swing was
Colton.
good, able to shoot the ball up the
Calder.
middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
That one to first.
That ball's foul.
And foul ball.
There you see Calder's numbers on the year: 283, 7 home runs, 13 RBIs.
That one finds the zone. No balls, 2 strikes.
Right, doubled up on the off speed there. We talked about the power fastball, but he's working a little differently here.
And the 0-2. Goes for a single.
Up next for the Orioles.
Calder strikes out, cannot advance.
Working him right there. You look at
Alonso.
It's everything down at the knees and below. And some guys are good low ball hitters, but right there, they clearly had a plan to pound that part of the zone. And
3
he
pitches in the same basic location, but the curveball did drop a little lower.
Dylan Beavers, the next to hit for the Orioles. And that one ripped to left.
There's another base hit for Beavers.
They get it in quickly. So first and second, now 1 out.
Up next for the Orioles, the catcher, Samuel.
There's Simon Sammy Basayo.
exit velocity. That tells you everything you need to know about that swing.
Rushes the ball, but the third baseman gets it.
Made a bid for a nice opposite field double down the line. Beautiful
Up next
swing,
for the
but
Orioles,
nothing you can
the
do
third
about the
baseman,
result.
number
Third baseman just used to handling hot shots like that.
Mayo.
Kobe Mayo, the next to hit for the Orioles. He's 0 for 1.
Ball.
First and second, 2 down. Top half of inning number 4.
Come on, Sandy.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at.
Mariners just keep on rolling.
Squared up. That's outside.
That's the ball.
Ball 2.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on.
Cardinals surprisingly keep on winning.
2 on, 2 outs. Swings through that one.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Let's go, Sandy.
Stays alive. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
Let's go, Sandman.
Ripped on the ground to second. And that will end the inning. Orioles strand a couple, but they're on top.
Alcantara gets through another inning. And Kobe Mayo's struggles continue.
Bottom 4. And
Leading
that
off
play
for the
Miami,
Marlins,
Javier
the third
Sonoja.
baseman,
Norby.
Javier Sonoja.
6. That pitch is in for a strike. Here's a high chopper. And that's just foul.
That's the ball.
Breaking ball. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Bradish with a strikeout.
And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
You got to remember that Bradish is on a pitch count of about
Number 18.
75 to 80
No,
pitches.
that's low. Ball.
Gunnar.
The Orioles up by a run. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Swing and a bouncer. Toss to Alonso. Already two gone here in the home fourth. Otto
The
Lopez
batter, number 6.
next to hit.
Shortstop, Otto Lopez.
Out off left side. High fly ball lifted into near right field.
And Bradish is through 4.
Miami down in order. They still
4 shutout innings.
back here at
Leading
loanDepot
off for the
Park.
Orioles,
And into
the
the box
second
for
baseman,
Baltimore.
Blaze
Alexander.
Alexander.
Wood.
We call that keyhole. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
And Blaze Alexander is going to get a leadoff double.
And that's a leadoff double.
Nice line
Up
drive
next
to
for
the
the
full
Orioles,
side right
the
there,
center
but he
fielder,
didn't spin off of
Leody,
it. That's the key. You
Taveras.
still have to extend good
Extra base hit number 6 on the year. And Leody Taveras will come up.
Puts a bunt down. Now the tag at third.
Really
So back to the
heads up baseball by the third baseman.
Designated hitter,
getting ready to hit.
Taylor Ward.
There's the swing and a miss. Double play ball to second. It's in and out of his glove, but plenty of time to recover, and that's the second out.
That little bobble there cost them a double play.
Number 2. Shortstop, Gunnar.
Now Gunnar Henderson will come up with a runner on second. Base hit. Gunnar extends his hitting streak, and the Orioles are up 2-0 on the RBI double by Gunnar Henderson.
Up next for the Orioles, the first baseman, number 25. Alonso.
Now up to 11 games.
Well, I know he knows about it, even if a lot of our viewers don't. And this is when it's clear it's no fluke. 11 games in a row, and that's when even the hitting coach starts to think, oh, you're going so good that nobody wants to mess it up.
Just a beautiful piece of hitting.
Pete Alonso will hit next. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. Next offering is foul.
Come on, Sandman.
Man on second, 2 down. Standing over, and it could have been worse. The run on 2 hits, and they lead 1. Back here at the ballpark,
Leading up
check
for
out
the
latest
Marlins,
news from
the
around
first
the league.
baseman, number 21. Brad.
But see, Kyle Bradish is pitching well enough that he should be able to make this lead hold up.
Didn't seem like that one fouled his zone. Here's the challenge.
Oh,
So they still got both their challenges. Right
That's
now,
the ball.
behind in the count, 2 balls and no strikes. No free passes. You can't allow that. Foul ball there. Fouls one off. 2-2. Tap back to the mound. Henderson.
Gunner's in a hurry. Got him.
by 2, last half of inning number 5. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time.
Clearly, he was sitting on a fastball right there. It just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him.
Ooh.
Ball up.
Commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Yuri Ruiz has got a hit. Tying run now comes to the plate. They flip the lineup.
Got it started a little too early. Strike 1. Quick move to first, and he's back in there.
Throw.
Go 1 now.
That's low. That's a
In
ball.
the dirt. Oh, look at the stop. Here's 1. A double play.
Nicely turned double play. Bradish is through 5 shutout innings.
5 shutout innings are in the books. It's the Orioles 2 and the Marlins nothing.
Heads up play by Alonso.
Now pitching for
They
the
turn
Marlins,
things over to the
number
southpaw.
58.
Cade Gibson.
That game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And first offering is fouled off. Signs of activity in the pen for the Marlins. Calvin Fauché, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Bacher also throwing.
Nope, that's outside. Ball.
Top of the 6th, the Orioles up 2-0. Colton cows are at the dish.
That
That's
one
a ball.
misses. Ball 3.
Gibson's kind of been all over the place.
That one misses.
Ball 4. Take
So
your base.
leadoff walk. Catcher
Up next for
challenge
the
will
Orioles,
take another
the
look.
right
Pitcher doesn't think that was ball 4,
And the call
but it was.
indeed a ball. One challenge remaining for them now. So digging in, Dylan Beavers. He's 2 for 2. And it's fouled off. On the ground to third. That's a base hit. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
Oh, this
Up
has been
next
a
for
really
the
nice
Orioles,
game at the
the
plate for
catcher,
him. He looks
Samuel
locked in.
Lozano.
Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
This one popped up.
Pops him up.
Infield fly rule in effect.
Two aboard
Up
with
next
one
for the
out.
Orioles,
Here's the
the
third
third
baseman,
baseman,
Kobe
number
Mayo.
16, Kobe Mayo.
Swing and a foul out of play.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine
Ball.
whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Two on, one out. This one chopped to the ground, but foul.
Come on, Kobe.
Here we go, Kate. A 1-2. That one missing inside.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
Fights it off. We'll see another.
Let's go, Kate.
he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion of the air.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
5 foul balls in this at bat so far. These two are going head to head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more and more each pitch, even though there hasn't been a ball in play yet.
Keeps the at bat going with a foul ball.
Should have swung with that last one, or should have crushed that last one.
This
No, that's in.
inside with the curve.
Close pitch there. He's kind of wondering where it missed. You know, getting a feel for each umpire's strike zone is something that pitchers and hitters really have to think about and work on from game to game, and sometimes from at bat to at bat.
Battling here as
Come on.
the Orioles trying to break this one open. The top half of the 6th. And through the swing, it's a strike.
Committed to that breaking
Went too far.
pitch and
Tried to hold back.
For the
Late
Marlins,
Walker will take
number
over
84.
here.
well, walks have certainly been an issue for him this season. So
Up next is
Still can't believe I'm hitting 272. Blaze Alexander.
Big swing and a miss.
Ball.
In the air, right field. Colton gets under it. And that is that.
Blaze flies out the right field. It's still 2-0 Orioles. As we head to the 6th. Bradish is 3 outs away from a quality start, but he does have to go after the heart of the order.
Bottom of the 6th.
leading up
And
for
now
the Marlins, the
Xavier
second
Edwards.
baseman, Xavier Edwards.
Bunting for a hit. And
Ball.
that's a foul ball.
so important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. You always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
Got him.
Out without a swing.
Up next, for the
He doesn't think so.
the center fielder, Jacob.
I do.
That removes their last challenge. That clips the corner.
Tonight, his slider has been really impressive. I mean, tight spin. Seems like the hitters aren't picking it up out of the hand.
Foul ball.
That missed. That's a ball.
Ball 1. The Fish down by a pair here at the bottom of the 6th. This one in the air center field. Taveras gets it in for the out. And there are 2 outs.
The batter, number 1,
El Bradish 1 out away from going 6.
Norby.
Even a quality start.
Swing
Has to go after his former teammate, Kyle Norby, to complete it.
In between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider.
And he hung that slider, but Taveras is there.
the inning.
6 shutout innings for Bradish.
Him out there now. You're watching Orioles baseball on the show.
For the
Calvin
Marlins,
Fauché
number
gets handed the rock out of the
53.
pen.
Well, he's been hit pretty hard at times this season, as you see with the big ERA. So this is an important outing for him to get on the right track.
There's a swing and a drive. Carrying well. And it's into the bullpen.
Leody Taveras gives the Orioles a 3-0 lead.
Run of the season, and they tack one on the board. It's 3-0.
That's a swing that'll boost the win probability for
On the first pitch he sees.
welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. You know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they...
Oh, now this one's blasted
Taylor
deep
Ward.
to left.
Back-to-back on back-to-back pitches.
Right here. They do it again. That
And the Orioles have doubled their lead.
add a run. It's 4-0.
And that shot makes their grip on the lead even tighter. Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, dude. This is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
Henderson, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike one. Nobody out with a pair of runs across to the frame here in the top half of inning number 7. Nice grab to first, and very nicely done for the out.
Up next for the Orioles, the first baseman, number 25, Pete Alonso.
Swings through that one for strike one.
Now the question is, can the bullpen hold this lead?
Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
Well-executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
Manager out of the
For the
righty
Marlins,
reliever out of the pen.
number
Jansen.
26.
Here's Jason Junk.
Bases empty. So
Up next
to
for
hit
the
for
Orioles, the left fielder, Colton.
Foul ball. Strike two. Jung, 30 years old now. He joined the team as a free agent. Gets a piece and stays alive. Two down, nobody on. Out to short, Lopez. Sends it to first. And that goes the inning. But 2 round trippers in this inning.
Taveras and Ward go back-to-back.
It's now a 4-0 ball game. This is Orioles baseball on the show minute.
I don't know why I love his no doubt animation.
Back here in Miami, and at the plate for Miami, Javier Sanoja.
Now pitching for
So
Baltimore,
they bring on the veteran,
number 50,
Rico Garcia.
Rico
He's pitching on 2
Garcia.
days rest.
That's the ball down.
Late with the swing there. And it's fouled away. Off the plate
Ball.
inside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And that
Ball.
skips into dirt. That one ripped.
Ward is there.
Up next, the Marlins,
Here's Mr. Griffin Conine.
18, Griffin
That
Kona.
missed by a lot. And that is ball 1. High fly ball down the left field line. That one back there.
Foul ball.
Foul ball.
I'm sorry, I forgot Ward is DHing. That is Kowser in right field, I believe. I recall.
Size the foul. The 1-2. Got it.
Yeah.
That's the second out.
No, that's not the best 2-strike fastball I've seen, but certainly got away with the location there. You know, sometimes as a hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black, and you just
Here's
get
Otto
locked up
Lopez.
down the heart
Ball,
of the plate,
that's
not
down.
expecting it, and it just kind of freezes you.
Lopez in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. nobody on. Here the bottom of the seventh. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two.
And he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Swing and a miss.
Got him.
High heat, too much on that one. Nothing doing for the Marlins. They trail it here 4-0. Back here at
Leading
loanDepot
off for
Park
the Orioles,
and into
the
the
right
box for
fielder,
Baltimore,
number 12,
Dylan Beavers.
Beaver.
Line drive, and that's got it.
And doing Beavers is now 4 for 4 today.
That's a double, and he's got a 4-hit day.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about.
Only his second extra base hit.
Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity.
That one is absolutely belted, and this one looks like trouble. That's
Ball
gets
went over
into
the fence.
so it's
Two
an
bases.
automatic double.
Asayo now with a ground rule RBI double.
On that pitch, it drives home the run, and that was always going to be a double, but the bounce over the wall just took the guesswork out of it right away. It was a nice swing.
5-0 Orioles.
0 for 3 in this one. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate. This to third, Sanoa sends it across the first. First out in the top.
Up next for the Orioles, the second baseman, Blaze Alexander.
Swinging a foul back. That's out of play.
Still can't believe Cedric Mullins is up in the top leaderboard for RBIs.
One out, and a runner at second. We're in the top of the eighth. On the ground, right
Foul
side,
ball.
and it goes just foul.
He was a little out front, but did a good job keeping the hands back long enough to foul that pitch off.
And it's second. Swings and misses. And there's two away.
Up next for the Orioles, the center fielder, Leody.
There's Leody Taveras.
Great pitch to just expand.
He homered his last at bat.
Got that chase he was looking for. That right there is good pitching.
Drilled in the air out towards right center. And that is that. Welcome back as we
Leading
take
off.
a look
They have one more game against the Marlins.
21.
It looks like that match is going to be a rubber match for the series.
Paulie.
Ball.
Up for the third time here. Watches that one miss. Fastball
Ball,
is
out.
outside.
26,000 in attendance here at loanDepot Park.
The swing, and that is strike one. Right through there for a strike. And that skips into dirt. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. 3-2. Payoff pitch. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Gets two
There's the
out.
strikeout.
Gets him. One away on a drop third strike.
He's got to throw any pitch in any count. 3-2. He goes off speed, gets the out.
And first off,
Pops him up.
fouled off. The Orioles leading by 5 here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Henderson. Tosses to first, and there's 2 down.
Up next for the
Here's the
Marlins,
catcher, Harry
the catcher, number 13, Harry
with 2
Hernandez.
flyouts and a ground.
Hernandez.
And time is called for a Mound visit now. Big moment in this game, so they'll talk it over. Here comes the skipper out of the dugout.
For the
Yeah, I
Orioles,
heard.
number 68,
Yeah.
Tyler Wells.
He didn't like those first 2 pitches down an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
And a breaking ball misses outside. Bounce towards the hole at short. Now the throw to first on the run.
Got him.
A beautiful play to end the inning. And 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. It's 5-0.
Pitching, pitching, pitching.
Pete Fairbanks.
Not quite sure why they're bringing in Fairbanks.
Your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard.
He's blown 4 saves.
To it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
That contract that he signed. A 1-year, $13 million deal?
Come on, Pete.
That misses. And it's ball.
Even eye on Mr. Fairbanks.
Pop foul out of play off to the right.
Let's go, Pete.
I know reports in the offseason were that
Good job to
he chose the Marlins over a team like the Orioles because he wanted to be the closer. And the Orioles had signed Helsley first, already said that he was going to be the closer, and I don't believe Fairbanks wanted to be a setup man. He wanted to go to a team where he had a chance to be a closer.
To the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Here's a 1-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Fights it off, he'll see another. Another 1-2. And he couldn't hold back. He's run up on strikes.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once.
Gunnar Henderson.
Tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Tap foul at the plate.
Come on, Pete.
Hit hard, but foul off to the left.
Let's go, Pete.
Swing and a ball lifted.
Pops him up.
2 down. Here's Pete Alonso.
Up next for the Orioles, the
3-pitch
first baseman,
strikeout
number
last time
25,
up. Got to put up
Pete
more of a fight in this one.
Alonso.
Swing and a foul straight back.
Tigers and Red Sox tied up at 5 in the 9th.
2 down, nobody on. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
He's in a great spot right here. Ahead in the count 0-2. All 4 pitches in play right here, partner. Here we go, Pete.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
Come on, Miami.
Now one
Ball.
missed.
Really?
Nobody on. You're at the top of the 9th.
Come on, Pete.
Stays alive.
go, Pete.
Got him. Takes one for the fourth time tonight. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule. That's in
Yeah.
there. 0-1.
That's
Ball.
Slice the other way. That's a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard. Here's the center fielder, Jacob Marcy. Just
Ball.
missed.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing
No,
sound
that missed. That's a ball.
defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
No, that
Just
missed.
missed. So a walk
Take your bait.
puts
Ball
runners
4.
at first and second. Late swing fouled off. The Marlins down 5, trying to battle back. They're the last man. Inning number 9. That's a base hit. The Reds comes in from second. It's 5-1.
Making some noise here, trying to give themselves a chance. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball, let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then
Ball,
extended
that's
through the
outside.
swing for the line drive base hit.
Sanoa in the box, lays off for ball
That's
1.
inside. Ball.
And there's the ball. That one fouled off.
Come on, Javier.
2-1 now. Jewel. Sliced hard but foul.
He's mixing his pitches really well. Late on that fastball after seeing the changeup. See if he can elevate one. I think if he does it with the swing and miss.
On the ground. Alexander. There's one.
Got it.
It's a
Hey.
It's a fielder's choice and an RBI. Now time is called here. Pitching goes on his way out to the mound. Here comes the manager out of the dugout.
For the Orioles, number 39, Andrew Kittredge.
On the ground, out to short. Off balance, there's one. Double play.
Kittredge comes in, throws one pitch, gets a double play, and the Orioles get the W.
A nice double play. You always love when you get 2 for 1, especially when it wraps up the ball game. Nice win for this team today.
Behind some strong pitching by Kyle Bradish.
Orioles win this one for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Schaum. Thanks for joining us.
Alcantara takes a tough loss where he got virtually no run support. Those back-to-back home runs late loom large. And we'll have a rubber match in Game 3 to see who wins this series. Or the Orioles go back home to take on the A's. And I will see you in the next one. Let's see if we can take Game 3 against the Marlins. Shane Baz on the mound. Baz has got to turn it around a little bit.
From inside loanDepot Park in Miami, Florida.
loanDepot Park.
MLB The Show. It's the Baltimore Orioles taking on the Miami Marlins.
Limited threat. He's hitting 714 against me.
First pitch coming.
All right.
All right, just about ready for baseball. Taylor Ward digs in now. Hit on the ground to short. Lopez. Throws to first. Pitch and one out. All right, let's take a look at the Orioles lineup now. They're dealing with a sinker specialist on the mound, which can be a big time.
Bouncing out on the first pitch is not my ideal start.
Well, the key is to lay off pitches down in the zone until you're forced to swing. Set your sights higher in the strike zone, looking for something elevated because sinkers are less effective up in the zone. They tend to flatten out. So when you get a cookie, you don't want to miss it.
1-1 now. He swings and fouls one off.
Ball.
loanDepot Park just underway here. And that one is downstairs. 2-2. Garrett with a stellar run lately on the mound, really carving up lineups. Pitch misses there, and now it's 3-2.
Some pitchers can go out there and rip off a month or two of incredible starts. And right now, it looks like he's in one of those grooves.
Base hit.
Really fun to watch.
Can't glove it cleanly.
And that increases Gunnar Henderson's hit streak to 12, a dozen games.
The first baseman, number 25.
And he does it early.
Alonso.
And now it's the polar bear.
I don't know why I didn't get the graphic.
The series so far. In there at the knees. 1. Ripped into right field, base hit. Lead runner makes the turn at second.
And Gunner's going to go first to third.
So runners at the corners and one out.
Pete Alonso with a single.
I always talk about you get a knock in your first at bat. It just makes your confidence at such a higher level for the potential to have a big night.
Ball one.
Looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
Badly looking to rebound from a bad season last year. Of course, they had about a great number of Orioles.
Runners at the corners, one away. Here in
The Twins beat up on the Nationals 15-1.
Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
Grounded to third, could be 2. Over to second for 1. And that's 2. Now the Marlins are
Adley hits into a double play, and the Orioles waste an opportunity to bring home the first run of the game. Of course, this is the rubber match of this series.
ready to go for the
Orioles lost game 1, won game 2.
Baltimore. Shane Baz. What should we keep an eye on here?
Got the win in his last start, gave up 1 hit as he pitched deep into the ball game. That was clearly a quality start. We'll see if he's got another one in him this time.
Heriberto
The
Hernandez.
leadoff hitter tonight,
Getting ready
the
to
catcher,
hit.
number 13, Heriberto Hernandez.
Nope, that's a ball. Nope, outside.
Swings through that one.
Defense on. Defense on. Defense on.
All right, Miami.
In the air.
Pops him up.
Off first. Alonso takes it in for the out. And there's one down. Take a look at the lineup. A guy who's been
Second,
huge
the left
for them
fielder,
over the last month
Kyle.
plus, Christopher Morel.
Boog, he's a big-time run producer for these guys, man. Leading the team in homers, runs batted in, doing damage on the regular, man. Making opposing pitchers just sweat out there. It's kind of fun to watch. Get ready for a show when he steps into the box.
That catches the corner. Worm burner to the outfield for a knock. So a man aboard now with one away.
Boog, I don't think
You get a pitcher's pitch for a single. I can't.
he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
Jacob Marcy in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Here's a 1-1. Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. Two, bottom of the first. Pitch. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. In the dirt.
Team fastball. 9. Seam fastball.
The 2-2. Battling here as he fouls it away.
You always have a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Here's a 2-2. And a swing and a miss. 2 outs. Well, classic
Nicely done.
there to change eye levels for the punch out. That fastball on the pitch before was up. It was very competitive, and that gets you thinking that he might try to climb the ladder. But then the curveball out of that same tunnel just falls off the table, and you can't make contact.
Curve middle outside.
Base knock right field.
There's another base hit.
Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out. Now here's the Marlins DH, Gunnar Norby. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Swings through that. Hit on the ground to the right side. Down the line, and it's foul. 2 on, 2 outs. In the air, right field. O'Neill on his way over. Makes the catch. Game over. Come on. Scoreless after. All set for the start of the inning. And into the box for Baltimore. Tyler O'Neill. That one fouled off. And the 0-1.
Ball 1.
Eric Summersgill with home plate duty in this one. Kind of known for being generous with the corners, Chris.
You know, I think that used to be a lot bigger deal in past eras where pitchers were working more in and out with their pitches. But yeah, we'll see if those corners come into play in this one. Hey, no pitcher's going to argue at all.
That one lifted to left.
Let's go. Come on.
1 away.
Just pull off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Come on.
Now the 0-1. Line drive.
Base hit.
And there's a hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
He made that look easy, keeping his bat in the zone on plane for a long time. That leads to a high contact rate and more barrels.
Ball. That's inside.
Even when you don't get it great, it still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
The 1-0.
I would really like to get Kobe Mayo going. Of course, the Orioles could say that in our life.
Now he can't squeeze it behind the plate.
Let's turn 2.
The 2-1. Hard grounder into the outfield.
Base hit.
Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone. Next
2 runners on.
Blaze Alexander.
1 out.
I'm liking what I've seen from him at the
Blaze Alexander, one of the
5-game hitting streak.
High fly ball lifted
more surprising ball players for these Orioles.
brings it in. Runner tags at second.
He'll tag up, go to third.
Third there pays off for him. He didn't have to tag and go, but
Batting ninth,
now he can
the
score
center
a lot of
fielder,
different ways.
Leody.
Doesn't have to be a
Even
big hit.
Taveras has 3 home runs.
Line drive.
Base hit, Leody Taveras. And the Orioles take a 1-0 lead.
Up next for the
When
Orioles,
you come
the
through and
left
get your
fielder,
team on the board first.
Taylor.
Showed a willingness to
Ward.
drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Ward swings through it for strike one.
Come on, Braxton. That's the ball.
First and second, 2 down. Near the top of the second.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble.
Taylor Ward now up with a runner in scoring position.
Leave something out over the plate. It's going to bring in some runs.
Lifted in the air.
And he's going to fly out
And that is that.
to right field. But the Orioles take an early 1-0 lead thanks to Leody Taveras.
It's now a 1-0 ball game. Back here at
Leading
loanDepot
up
Park.
for the Marlins,
At plate for
the
Miami,
first baseman,
Liam
number
Hicks.
34, Leah.
First pitch swinging.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Come on, Marlins. You can do it.
And that's in for a strike.
And it's 0-2.
Here we go, Miami.
And the tying run is on base.
Batting 7, the shortstop.
So much of good hitting is finding holes in the defense. That's why you're always thinking line drive into the gap. Those kinds of swings really boost your confidence.
Check swing called strike. That's strike one. And fouled off.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to short it off, try to track the ball, block it.
Swing and a miss. He's struck him out.
Well, Boog, it becomes pretty difficult as a teammate when a guy's struggling like this. You don't know if you want to go up and tell him to keep swinging it or if you want to give him the space, what exactly he needs. But right now, it's clearly a struggle for him, and we're just hoping that somehow, some way it'll click, and we can get out of this as quickly as possible.
Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone. Now for the Marlins, Graham Colton. Strike one.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect any pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Swing and a pop up. 2 away.
Up next for the Marlins, the catcher, number 13, Helsley.
That was in there.
Hernandez.
Or seam fastball. Outside.
Almost got him.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to go.
Spotted second. Goes to the backstop. Nothing happened in the bases there.
Fastball. Dive. Dive.
Boils a 2-strike pitch, and you'll see another.
Outside.
2 on, 2 outs. Swings and misses. For the baseball.
Nice job by Baz.
Back here at the ballpark,
Leading off
let's
for
check
the
out the
Orioles,
latest
the
news from
shortstop.
around
The
the league.
Rangers offense is on fire. The Tigers win.
Henderson
Ball,
takes
that's
the
low.
ball as he stands in for the second time.
12-game hitting streak for
Ball.
Gunnar Henderson.
Let's go, Braxton.
And a foul ball. Makes the count 2-1. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Up next for the Orioles, the first baseman, number 25, Heath Alonso.
Swings through that one for strike one. Swings and sends a rocket to right. 2 down.
Up next for the Orioles, the catcher, number 35, Helsley.
2 outs, bases empty. Here's Adley Rutschman. He's home for 1. Into center.
Adley puts a charge in the one, but it went to the deepest part of the park, and the center fielder was able to run it down.
Back here in Miami.
Leading up for the Marlins, no left fielder, Stowers.
Stowers. In his 3rd season, batting 2nd in today's lineup, and he's driven in 8 runs over his last 10 games.
That's out.
Goes down looking for the strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Next for the
Well, that
Marlins,
curveball had some
the
pretty
center
good
fielder,
break to it. As you can
Jacob.
see, the hitter just locked up.
Hello, Jacob.
But sometimes you're looking for something else and you can't pull the trigger.
In there for strike 1. Didn't seem like that one found the zone. Here's a challenge. It was a ball. Good eye. Still 2 challenges left for them.
Call that keyhole. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Late swing, foul to the left.
Fire.
The 1-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
Low inside.
Another 1-2. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Breaking ball misses down and away.
Curve. Inside.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
Seam fence ball.
Got this.
Seam fence ball. Delayed.
That one
That's a
missed.
Received.
Pitch of the at-bat, 2 hits. Gets a piece there, we'll do it again.
5 foul balls in this at bat so far, and these two are going head to head. You can see the crowd; they're starting to get into it a little bit more and more each pitch. Even though they're
Oz finally gets Jacob to hit it.
Up next for the
Ward tracks it down.
right fielder, number 5,
Christopher
Perez.
Perez. 1 for 1 with a single
Mound.
softball. Inside.
Time. That
Hit him.
got him. First base.
The batter, number 1, designated hitter, Gunnar Norby.
Fouled off. He was late.
Fence ball.
Close, but called a ball.
Or seam fence
Now
ball.
it's even 1-1.
No. Inside.
Seam
Perez
fence ball.
off of first with 2 away. Tap back to the mound. To first. And he is the 3rd out of the inning. 1 left for Miami. They're down 1-0. As we go to the top of the fourth. And into the box for Baltimore, Tyler O'Neill. Little chopper rolls foul. Close,
Nope.
but call the ball. And it's 1-1. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. And a ball and 2 strikes. Outside
Ball, that's
of the
out.
breaking ball. Misses.
Yep, that ball went
but
out.
the count's full.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Come on, Tyler. They say he swung at that?
First, Colton. Away on a drop third strike.
Oh, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard
The bat,
to bring
number
that to
6.
a halt once you've
Designated
committed.
hitter,
They tried to
Ryan
check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Mountcastle.
Hey!
That's a bullet, but it goes foul. The other way. Makes the slide stop. Go to first, and they get the out. 2 down,
Up
bases
next for the
empty.
Orioles.
So
The
next
third
to hit
baseman,
for Baltimore.
number
Kobe
16,
Mayo
Kobe.
picked up a base hit to center his first time up. Swinging a foul straight back.
Come on, Kobe.
Foul ball. Two down, nobody on. Lined into right. Can't get the glove to
Base
the
hit.
ball. It falls in. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Ball, that's outside.
Come on, Braxton.
Ball to strike.
That's in. Ball 2.
Here we go, Braxton.
Right
Hey.
there for a strike. That's a laser. Base hit. So that's 2
Back
straight
2-out singles, and the Orioles have a little bit of a threat going here.
Here's Leody Taveras.
Here's the man that drove in the only run for the Orioles.
Chance to drive in another run.
Leody.
On the ground.
For
Gets it across. Out number 3. Orioles strand a couple, but they still lead it 1-0. Welcome back.
Leading
Let's
up
take a
for
look
the
at how the series
Marlins,
has played
the
out.
first baseman, number 34, Leody.
You know, these
Ball, that's out.
Marlins just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
That's outside.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging over everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. Just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Taveras is there.
The batter, number 6,
And here's a look
Shortstop,
at how he's
Otto.
using his pitches in this one.
Lopez.
So up next, Otto Lopez.
Come on, Otto. Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Pops him up.
Great effort as he's able to haul it in. That's out number 2.
Up next for the Marlins, the third baseman, number 8, Javier Sanoja.
Defense.
Two
The
down,
offense
nobody
on.
on. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. And now
Ball
1
upstairs.
and 2. Outside. Still 2 and 2 after the foul ball. Got it, looking for the strikeout. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. And 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. Still behind by a count of 1-0. Back here in the
Oz
inning,
continues to be strong despite
leadoff hitter, Taylor.
limited run support.
Line drive to short, and pitching one out.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it
112 off the bat and caught.
doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes the defender is there to make a play.
That's a ball.
That one ripped, and it's got extra bases written all over it. Around first, heading for 2.
And his second hit of the day for Gunnar is going to be a double into the gap.
Up next for
This
the
is where
Orioles,
we see
the
the
first baseman,
OPS
number
jump
25.
up. Manager might have to go through the bullpen a
Alonso.
little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a
And Braxton Garrett's day is done.
departs, and it wasn't his best start, but he kept them in it to this point, and we'll come back.
For the Marlins,
Gets
number
the ball to the
84.
pen.
And that's a big potential run out there in second as he comes in trying to keep the deficit where it is. The infielders, they got to be thinking
Outside,
about
that's the
keeping
ball.
the ball from getting by them into the outfield any way they can.
Got it started a little too early, strike one. Way outside, straight to the backstop. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance.
A wild pitch.
Right there.
Now, sac fly, a ground ball.
Here's a 2-1. Hit hard on the ground is short. The throw to first.
Gets the run in from third. Alonso gets credit for an RBI.
Here's Helsley running.
And it is 2-0 Baltimore.
Turned out to be a talented draft class.
Well, Bruce, 2019 delivered a youth movement for Major League Baseball. Adley, Bobby Witt Jr., Corbin Carroll, and the list goes on. It's extra special when you're the top pick in a class with so much talent.
Swings through that one.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's got good numbers swinging at pitches in that location.
Cuts it back here in Miami.
Leading up for the Marlins, the second baseman, Helsley.
First offering in the dirt. Yeah, that's fouled off. 1-1.
Ugh.
Ball 2.
It's off the third base bag.
Run to the plate.
Luckily, it doesn't squirt away too far, and it actually goes towards the left fielder.
The bag definitely played a factor. Those moments can go either way, and it seemed to work out for the offense in that spot.
Oh, great stop. There's one. A sensational
A nicely turned double play for the Orioles.
For the Marlins,
5-4-3.
Chicago. Stowers.
Leody after the double play. Kyle Stowers, the next up for the Marlins. 1 for 2 with a 2-run single back in the first. That's in there. That's strike 1.
Inside, ball 1.
2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5.
More seems like nothing something.
Fouled off left side. 2 down, nobody on. Pitch
Ball
misses
3.
there. 3-2 now.
Defense.
Keeps the at bat going with a foul ball.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
And a payoff pitch. Fights it off, you'll see another.
Nine. Seam fence ball.
Come on, Kyle. 3-2. High fly ball down the left field line. Way back there.
That's foul.
Seam fence ball.
Baz is through 5.
Welcome back. It's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moment so far.
Now pitching for the Marlins.
For the Marlins,
Number
Calvin
53.
Crochet.
Pretty tight
Baz.
game, so they're looking for quality
Okay.
pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
What a start. Fires to first. Nicely done for the out. Here's Ryan
The batter,
Mountcastle.
number 6.
1 for 2.
Designated hitter, Ryan Mountcastle.
And first offering is fouled off. Pop foul out of play off to the right.
Ball, that's
Outside.
outside.
1-2 to count. Next
Ball,
offering
that's
is
out.
outside.
Come on.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. 2 down.
Norby just ran out of patience there. He
Up
took
next
a
for the
couple of
Orioles,
pitches
the third
to
baseman,
even
number
that count
16,
up at 2 balls and 2 strikes. But that
You know it's bad when you go 2 for 2 and it raises your batting average to 186.
Ball.
Crochet, 30 years old now, and he was a 10th round pick back in 2017.
Hey!
Put him away right here.
Okay.
Soda! Fresh cold soda! Soda!
Hammered down the right side, but foul. In the air to left center. Stowers on the move to the alley. Pulls it down and he makes the catch.
Mayo gave it a ride, but it was caught in left field.
They're unable to. Bottom of the 6th.
Leading off
And
for
at
the
plate for
Marlins,
Miami,
the center
Nathan
fielder,
Marcy.
Jacob Marcy.
Ball, that's just out.
That one touches the zone. A ball, 1 strike.
4 seam fence ball. Inside.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Shane Baz will depart, and a nice effort out of him, no doubt. New arm coming on. We'll be back for that in a moment.
Now pitching for Baltimore, number 78, Yuri Cano.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. You just want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
The 0-2. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Out number 2.
The batter, number 1, designated hitter, Connor Norby.
It's in for a strike at 95. Right through there for a strike.
Sinker.
Got him.
Threw it, and that's a strikeout.
Cano does his job.
Doing for the Marlins, they trail things here 2-0.
For the Marlins, number 58.
Let's take a look.
Pretty hard at times this season, as you see with the big ERA. So this is an important outing for him to get on the right track.
Hot dog here. Get hot dogs here. Peanuts popcorn. Peanuts popcorn.
And there's a foul ball.
You know, these Orioles, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. We've heard lots of loud noise coming from their bats in this one, haven't we? I mean, they've logged 6 hits at 90-plus exit velocity, and that doesn't happen by accident.
Up next for the
Now,
Orioles,
Leody
the center fielder,
Taveras.
Leody
Switch hitter batting right.
Taveras.
Leody Taveras responsible for one of the 2 runs.
There's that changeup.
Filthy changeup right there, just pulled the string.
And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Carrying well.
Out to the deepest part of the park.
Those hits, it's easy to
Up
think
next
you're
for
going to see
the
that
Orioles,
trend
the
continue
left
the rest of the
fielder,
game. They seem to be
Taylor
really locked in at the plate.
Ward.
Pitch misses. Two down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Swings through the sweeper. Ripped to the right center. Should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. He's there. It's a 2-out double.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice.
For the Marlins,
So runner at
number
second.
37,
Gunnar Henderson. The next to
Anthony
hit for the Orioles.
Bender.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Breaks it back, pops it up. Gets it first, and that's the end. 1-0.
Now pitching for
We're
Baltimore,
back in a new pitcher
number
here to start the
71,
bottom of the 7th.
Dietrich.
Dietrich ends.
and
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves.
This one chopped to first. Alonso steps on the bag and one away in the bottom of the
The batter,
seventh.
number 6.
So digging in,
Shortstop,
Otto and Lopez.
Lopez.
That one hammered, but pulled foul. Now the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Good pitch right there. Tied him up on the hands. If I'm out there on the bump, I'm going right back in there.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
Come on.
Ball one there. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 away.
Well, we saw a solid effort out of their starter. The bullpen is
Up
following
next
suit.
for the Marlins.
7 days of
The first baseman, number 8.
Get stability from all of
Noha.
their performances.
Four-seam fastball.
2 down, nobody on. And that is cut on and missed. 0-2.
Ball outside.
Stays alive.
Flew open on
Where's
the
the
front
football?
shoulder, but was able to slow his back down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2.
9.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going.
Overhand.
The Orioles leading by 2. Here the bottom of the 7th. Not close to that one. And that's ball 1. 3.
Great inning for Dietrich Enns.
Miami down. Welcome back as
Leading
we
off
take a
the
look at their
the
upcoming
first
schedule.
baseman, number 25, Pete Alonso.
Slap card the
Looks like there's a decent opportunity that the Orioles are going to be able to take the deciding game of this series.
There's a swing and a drive. That's got a chance.
Tampa has beat Boston, or is beating Boston. An over 3 day for Adley.
1-1. That's the
Hey.
third. Zips it across. 2 up, 2 down here in the top
Up
of the
next for
8th.
the Orioles, the right fielder, number 9, Tyler O'Neill.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. That misses the zone. Ball 1. The 1-1 is fouled off.
It's been a solid inning so far in relief. Getting through this inning only down 2. Give their lineup a real opportunity to just grind their way back into this game with the few outs that they have left.
2 down, nobody on. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Up with it, fires to first. Throws sails on him, and it takes off down the line. Around second now, going for 3. In there safely.
Tyler O'Neill gets the third on a strikeout.
So now
Okay.
spot. Ryan Mountcastle, 1 for 3. A foul ball.
Let's go, Anthony.
2 outs and a runner at third. We're in the top of the 8th. Here's a 1-2. It's fouled off. They'll do it again. The 1-2. Through the swing, it's a strikeout. 1 error. Back here at
Leading
loanDepot
up
Park.
for the Marlins,
Fastball.
the second baseman,
Outside.
Holly.
Seam fastball.
All right.
Now pitching for the Orioles,
Seam fastball.
number 39,
Inside.
pitcher.
That's in there. Strike 1.
Thinker. Inside.
Every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
And that one hit to first. Alonso takes it to center. One gone
Up
up out of the
next
8th.
for the Marlins, the catcher, number 13, Alonso. Hernandez.
Leader.
Fish trailing by 2 near the bottom half of the 8th inning. Taveras smoked through the infield. Line from it to the plate.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately.
Low
let's see if
inside.
they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Next to hit, Stowers in the dirt. And the runner holds.
Thinker. Low middle.
Hard ground ball.
Base hit. Hard off the mound. And now the go-ahead run is at home plate.
Up next for the Marlins, the center fielder, Jacob.
Well, in this situation with runners on, you've got to get ahead in the count that you can dictate the rest of the at-bat. Nice job right there.
That one ripped but foul. Hernandez on second. Stowers at first. One gone. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
It is 2-1. Baltimore.
There's a strike.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot.
That might be substitutions.
This game for the Orioles, now playing
He comes in as a
number
strike.
12, Dylan Beaver.
Also entering the game, Colton.
Now on lefty,
To the
hitting number
outfield.
17, Colton.
On the ground, could be two. There's one. Over to
Double
Alonso.
play.
Terrific double play.
Not a clean inning for catchers, but he did hold the lead.
For the
So the
Marlins,
Marlins go with a
number
new guy.
43,
Nardi.
Andrew.
Very well overall this season.
Norby.
It's been really tough to get to. See that ERA, and that's where you love to be.
Rips one to right. And there's one to what next? Blaze Alexander. Miami's bullpen with some action. Ryan Gusto, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Jump, also getting ready. One-run game here at the top of the ninth. This one in the air, center field. And there's two away.
Up next for the
Not looking
Orioles,
like they'll be
the
adding
center
any
fielder,
insurance runs at the
Leody.
bottom of the ninth, so it's going
Taveras.
to be on the bullpen to hold this lead.
That one
Off the plate,
outside.
ball one.
And that is ball one. Ground ball left side. And that is that. 3 up, 3 down.
All right,
Now pitching for
We're
Baltimore,
back.
here's the closer.
It's the closer, Ryan Helsley.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and you see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save. Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. And if you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone. Get a swing and miss, and we'll get through this at bat.
Fire. Low outside.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Foul ball, it stays 0-2.
Fire. Go outside.
That's the third. Oh, he gloves it over to first. It's there,
Got
and
him.
that's a great play.
A quick move to his left, fully
next for the
extended there in
Marlins,
front of the
the
shortstop
first
to
baseman,
make the
Forcing
throw.
fastball.
Up with it.
I'm outside.
Strong, accurate throw across the diamond to complete this highlight play.
Oh,
In
that's
now,
out.
takes the
Overhand.
ball off the plate.
Low middle.
Colton time all-star.
Four-seam fastball.
Looking to reach
Middle.
double-digit saves on the year. And he was a 5th-round pick back in 2015.
A little early on that fastball.
Overhand curve. Low outside.
Got him on the curve.
Gets the out, 2 down after the strike.
Helsley needs 1 out now
Strike zone by the time it
to secure a series victory down here in Miami.
swinging at it. But I'll tell you, some of the break guys snap off these days is just devastating. It's so tough to recognize where a pitch like that's going to end up.
Down, nobody on. And the home team trying to pull it out.
Oh, an interesting situation. One swing you can tie up the ball game, but if you're patient and work the walk, when you bring the game-winning run to the plate.
Strike on the inside corner. This to
That
third,
ball's foul.
and that's just foul.
Down to the
Is just 1 strike away.
got him.
Swing and a miss, and that's
And the Orioles pick up the series victory. Shane Baz with the win.
Double digits now with his 10th save of the season.
Decent work out of the Oriole bullpen.
today 2-1 as the Orioles win this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB.
Ryan Helsley with his 10th save. Baz picks up win number 4. Close game all throughout. Player of the game is Shane Baz. I can't wait till the new City Connects are in this game. But I will see you all in the next time.